I'm going to do a terrific show today, and I'm going to help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
93.9 The River, playing the greatest hits of all time. Darren here with you. I have a Humans in Tune segment to share with you today, and I'm very lucky to have a couple of folks from the Workforce Development Board of Southeast Missouri, Carl Carlskent and June Odell, with me this morning. Good morning, and how are you today?
Good morning, Darren. How are you, brother?
I am fantastic.
Thank you very much, Darren. My name is Carl Carlskin. I'm the Business Outreach for the Workforce Development Board of Southeast Missouri, and I've been here 4.5 years, and I'm proud to introduce June Odell, who is our President and the Chief Operating Officer of the Workforce Development Board of Southeast Missouri.
Good morning.
Thank you for the privilege of sharing our information this morning.
You know, it's something we're trying to do, me as a morning show guy, but just in general, all the stations, we've still got to come to work. We got to get the information out there, and people have a lot of questions about things right now. It's an unprecedented time. Employment's affected for a lot of people, and we want to keep the community rolling.
Absolutely. I would like to talk just a little about, the unemployment. Everybody is interested in how to file for unemployment. That is not under my department. However, I can give websites, phone numbers there so that they can reach those services. Just here in my 13 counties, we were experiencing an average of around 600 calls a day.
Wow. And I think it's important for people to remember that those call centers are being manned by people who have to follow these protocols too. So be patient, be polite, be a nice human when you do finally get to talk to somebody,
Absolutely, because they're the ones that can help you through any kind of stumbling blocks that you might incur.
Stumbling blocks they may be having problems with is, navigating that unemployment circle or, finding those assistants. Again, jobs.mo.gov, that's your first stop to hit that website to get those questions answered and get the help you need.
That will help you get your unemployment filed, your claim, and then get, obviously, your money started coming in. Mm-hmm. There are at least 80-plus companies within my 13 counties that have officially notified the state that they have laid off staff. Some of those have totally laid off all of their staff. Others have just kind of downsized. Most of those 80 companies will be calling their people back. So that sounds like a lot of people, but, whenever they're going to be on just a callback date, that's not so bad. But there is over 500 openings within my 13 counties of jobs. The employers have jobs. They need people. And this is something that people need to think about. If you're not eligible for unemployment benefits, get out there, look at that list, apply for jobs that are open. And if a lot of them are seasonal, but that may be all you need.
Yeah, just something to get by until you can get back into what you were doing.
Exactly. And, it might be kind of a stopgap, but, it might be something that you've never dreamed that you'd be interested in doing. And the opportunities are there in most companies for raising up, taking on new responsibility, receiving more money. Mm-hmm. Companies are hungry for people that really do want to stay with them and work.
Right.
And again, those openings can be seen through that jobs.mo.gov. They can.
Maybe it is something you've never done before in your life. This is a weird time. You may find you may try something out that you found there that is a whole new career for you that opens up a window that you never even thought about trying. Right now you just want to keep the bills paid, but you may find something new that you love to do too.
Absolutely. We've had several people come to us that had never done case management or had never done business outreach and that type of thing, but they love it. And mm-hmm. Carl's one of those. He's been with me now over 4 years.
Well, he's such a B-type personality and such a quiet guy. I don't know how he...
I was supposed to be a 10 months hire, Dale.
Yeah. See how that worked out? As far as those jobs that are available, what do you see those typically in, just off the top of your head, any that you've seen in the list? Are they stay-at-home jobs? How are they able to accommodate those during this time? Like
I said, a lot of seasonal jobs. So, they'd be landscaping, they would be sales. They're that, again, always in the health field. And the correction facilities are looking for people. So that might be an idea that you might want to change careers and maybe work for one of the correctional institutions. There are a lot of opportunities. Mental health just put out some job orders yesterday for people. So these are not necessarily seasonal or part-time. These could turn into some full-time positions.
Yep. And again, jobs.mo.gov, that's your best place to start to check out these available jobs in our communities. And yeah, it's a weird time, and a lot of us are having to work from home or being laid off, but the Workforce Development Board and, jobs.mo.gov is here to help.
Under my organization, we help with people that are seeking training, that maybe need some formal classroom training, maybe
Right.
short-term training. This would be a good time. Now, they must understand that some of the training institutions are closed right now.
For
but
sure.
We could certainly do all the preliminary eligibility and getting everything ready for when the training facility would open up. For employers, we have on-the-job training money. We also can place people what we call a work experience. So maybe you've got a couple of openings, and we could basically try to fit the best person to your opening. They would be on my payroll for a trial period. If you wanted to hire the person, you certainly could. It's an opportunity for people to gain a little experience, and for you, the employer, it's a good way to try out before you hire them. There's also, we have case managers scattered throughout the 13 counties, and on my website, job4you.org. If you're looking for help or interested in training or interested in some help getting your resume beefed up or whatever we could do to help, on my website is my case managers, and they're listed at their site, and there is phone numbers there for each one of them. So they all have cell phones. They all are working from their homes. There are people that deal with adults. There are people that deal with people that lost their jobs. We actually have a program called Skill Up that works with people that are receiving food stamps. And then we have a youth program that works from youth 16 to 24 years old. So we offer a variety of services, and all of those folks are listed on our website, and their phone numbers are right there. And I would really encourage all of the listeners to go to the website and just call them. It's not going to hurt, and they can help you. Maybe you just need some counseling on what all the careers are. Maybe you're curious about changing careers. There's all kinds of avenues there that each one of these folks can help. So I encourage them to call and take this downtime to do some kind of career searching. And if you need training or an upgrade or even up to a 2-year degree, we can help with that. I have funding available. If you qualify for one of our programs, we can actually send you to school. So there's a ton of things out there.
It sounds like to me you're taking all the excuses out of the reasons why people can't move forward right now. I think that's amazing.
We try to take all the excuses out, but you still have to want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Those people that want to and don't feel they have an avenue, please call one of my case managers. Reach out to them. Let them help you.
The website, job4you, that's job, the number 4, YOU.org. And I think it's important to remember, too, the Workforce Development Board, the workforce is not just those of us who are employed, but is also the employers. And so you're providing tools for success on both sides of the table. And that's important to remember as an employer out there listening and as somebody who is looking for an opportunity to get some advanced training and find an exciting new career.
Exactly. And Deborah and Carl, so they can walk through that. They can show you how to do it as a business. They can do it for you. Want to reach out to one of those, then they're on the website. Their pictures are there. Their phone numbers are there. So I just encourage them to reach out to.
Outstanding.
I can't thank you enough for taking the time, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. I appreciate both of you being able to be here today and to talk about this. I think, again, we're at a critical point in our country's economy and in a lot of people's lives, and this is a time to look for new opportunity. Thanks again, and have a fantastic weekend.
You too. Appreciate the opportunity so much.
You're very welcome. That was Carl Skint, Marketing Specialist, and Juno Dell, President and COO of the Workforce Development Board of Southeast Missouri. That's been Humans in Tune on 93.9 The River. More music coming up.